What's up, print fam? Welcome back to the print shop. I was going to buy another laser, and I still am, but I'm going to wait a little bit because the reasoning behind the other laser is twofold. One, I didn't want to switch back and forth between jigs or fixtures. But two, I want more power. So I'm still going to get one for more power, but I'm not going to buy one for fixtures right now because I found a better solution. Let me show it to you. Now, if I want to engrave a water bottle and I put it on the bed, it just doesn't work. So what do? You make a custom fixture. So I thought, what better way than to make some 3D printed jigs that screw into the bed. So make some jigs, screw them in, and all of a sudden, now it doesn't move. Now the problem is, what if where you centered it is not centered with your laser? When things are not centered, it causes issues. Because the power is best from the center, but then you also have to figure out the offset in your software, so it makes automation hard. So instead of having center holes, we decided to make slotted holes. So slotted holes allow you to shift it to be centered as best as possible. Wham! All good. But what happens when now you want to do a different tumbler? All of a sudden, you have to unscrew this, you have to screw in the other one, you have to recenter it, and it just takes too much time. And it leaves room for error. And that's the biggest thing. Time is less important because really it's minutes. And I'm a bulk shop, I'm not a one-off shop. So I'm not usually switching it to do one. But when you're switching it, it leaves room for error. So we made an adjustable jig. So now we have a plate on top of the bed. And we put some centering marks so that you can make sure it's centered with your laser. So now we know that this is perfectly placed in the center of the bed. And if I want to do my 30-ounce water bottles, I put in my 30-ounce water bottle jigs. And we keystoned them, just so you knew that they're in the right spot. And now, if I want to switch to my 40-ounce, I put my 40-ounce jig on there. Now I can do my 40-ounce. And then we can make additional jigs to make it so that we can do other items. Now this process has not been quick because this was our first 40-ounce, but then we realized that the centering thing was an issue. This was our second 40-ounce, but we realized that some of the tumblers have slightly bigger handles, so they don't fit the spacing properly, which is why we came up with the next iteration that has the stop at the front but not in the back. It takes time. But the purpose is now going forward, it's not only going to save time, but it's going to reduce errors because we'll be able to get things placed the same every time. Reduce errors, save time. If you have any feedback on the jigs, let me know. If there's something that you're like, oh, if you change that or do that, it might work better. I'd love to know. We will have these available for sale pretty soon on the website because I want to help you. I've spent hundreds of dollars and many hours to try to get this process dialed in. I'd like to help you do that as well. Again, if you have feedback, let me know. But these jigs or fixtures are going to make it so I can save a bunch of money right now and not buy another laser yet. Because you know me, I got major DNS. Thanks, print fan. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.